Direct misfire, talking many war games. Bensome and Spoon are taking aim. Comment, like, and subscribe today, keeping you notified and up to date.
Welcome to Direct Misfire Missive number 2.
The second.
The second. It's been a while. Tonight's little podcast, would you call it?
Vodcast, yep.
We're going to go over quite a few little topics. Thoughts on Uncharted Empires, bit of Dungeon Saga, some current projects, and some hobby goals for 2016. So we'll start with Uncharted Empires, I think, because it's fresh. And
yes, it's only just come out. And so when did it come out? 24th?
I think
Oh, that was
so,
a PDF.
Yeah. PDF's been out for a while, yeah, the early release.
Mm.
I got the book last week, I think.
And what was your initial reaction?
I was a bit disappointed with the book. It's not the contents of the book, the actual book.
It's
the physical.
It's smaller than I imagined it would be.
I don't mind about the actual, size of the content. I wanted a hardcover book.
So it's not quite A4.
No, it's a very, very odd size. It's the same size as the hardback Kings of War book. Oh no, it's not. It's not even that. Smaller than that again, because it doesn't have the bind. Sorry, I'm just comparing it while we're talking here. But it's a soft cover book. It's like the Gamers Edition. I'm assuming. Have you got the Gamers Edition as well?
I do not. I do not have either.
I thought you bought all three.
No, I've only got the PDF. I just bought the Uncharted Empires book by itself because I wanted it.
Okay.
I thought there would be more story.
Than what there was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't much in there. I mean, I've only read up to the Empire of Dust.
Because there's a page of introduction, there's new rules for armies, another couple of pages of story, and then it gets straight into the armies.
Yeah. I don't know. If you're expecting Warhammer Fantasy fluff, you're probably looking in the wrong area.
Give it time.
Yeah, give it time. It's only 2nd edition, not 8th
but
edition.
Other than that, the army, the book itself is set out like the rulebook and how they've got their armies. So it's got the name of the army, the little introduction type thing.
Army special rules.
Yep. And then kick straight off into the units.
Yeah. And another disappointing thing was some of the photography, because it's just rehashed from the other book.
Or concept art.
Yeah. It was a bit disappointing. But the Empire of Dust, no, they don't make Tomb King models, but they have used something other than undead. Or just drawn something, maybe.
Well, there was something, wasn't there? There's like a skull with some fancy jewels on it.
One picture out of 20. And that's it.
Another thing that kind of irks me is the placement of the units. I feel like it's all a bit chaos.
What do you
There's
mean?
no clear distinction. I mean, it's got all the infantry at the start, then cavalry, monsters, but it's just kind of everywhere on the pages.
Yeah. So you would prefer it like the old Warhammer books where it's split into sections or something?
Yeah.
Like infantry and then monsters, war machines,
just
heroes?
clearly label it.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's probably something that
what
can
really
do
got
later
me
down the track.
was the Night Stalker army, because it's all new. We don't know what it is, really. We don't have any reference in terms of miniatures. But it all kind of melds together, like Reapers and Spectres and Doppelgangers and Phantoms, because they're all infantry and it's all mishmash, and then there's large infantry put in there. I don't know what's going on. And then I get confused, and then I forget what I was reading.
Yeah. Yep.
An outro would have been nice. There's no outro at the end of the Ratkin, which is the last one. It's just Dungeon Saga, here's an ad, buy it. And that's it.
There you go. I haven't even got that far yet.
But
it's not
it has everything that we need.
I'm gonna check. I got that. Varangur. Was the last.
Varangur. You what?
Varangur. Yeah.
What?
Varangur.
Uncut Racket.
What?
What are you talking about?
You in the PDF or the book?
No, it is
What?
Varango. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Idiot.
Apologies. Either way, it ends abruptly.
Yeah. We've been playing a couple of armies out of the book.
Mm.
You've been playing your salamanders.
Yes.
What else have you played anything else out of this?
Not out of Uncharted.
Herd.
I've looked at the
again.
herd, but yeah, I don't think I've played any of them. I haven't played any human armies.
I've been playing the Empire Dust. Yeah, I think that's the only two armies out
Yeah.
here we've been playing. I've been looking at the Night Stalker army. I'm in the middle of
I think
basing.
everyone is. It's really cool. An army of dreams and nightmares and whatnots.
I think it's a great concept,
Mm.
and it's great that I'll be able to actually use my Slaneshi models that pretty much didn't have a use anymore.
Mm.
Although half of them will still get culled and have nothing to do, I don't think.
We'll find something.
Yeah, they might cross into another army. Maybe the normal, the Abyss list or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I might use half here and transfer half across to...
So you'll
an
do
Abyssal-
Night
Abyssal
Stalkers
army.
before the Abyssals?
Well, only because I've got half the stuff already. I'm waiting for that Girls of the Galaxy
yes.
thing
Yeah.
to
Toughest Girls
finish.
of the Galaxy, if
That's
anyone's
the one.
unaware. It's
Yeah.
Raging Heroes Kickstarter.
So I'm going to use a lot of the Last Elves stuff.
Yep.
From that range to make an Abyssal list. I've got a lot of fantasy chaos demons, like plague bearers and stuff in boxes waiting for somewhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sorry, I'm painting at the moment, and I'm painting a very small Malifaux thing, or repainting, and I'm trying to paint the eyes of this thing, and it just...
teeny tiny.
Yeah, it comes out wonky. Like he's been hit with a shovel. And I'm not happy with it.
Eyes are a pain in the ass.
Yep.
You got any thoughts on what the armies in the book will do to the meta? I mean, for us, it's
Well, I think it's
hard to tell.
bit obvious in terms of just reading online with the prevalence of shooting that Night Stalkers being all stealthy and quite fast, and the fishermen having ways to get around it and disorder units as well.
Yeah, that living legend.
Siren.
Yeah, that one.
Has like a reverse wind blast, so you cast it, and if it hits a unit, it brings
them
unit
towards you
Mm-hmm.
and disorders them as well,
Mm.
which is kind of cool.
So that'll shake up the shooting.
Is it still going to stop you, say, for your ogre army, taking your ogre shooters or boomers or whatever they are? I always get confused.
No, not at all.
See, you don't take a hell of a lot of shooting anyway, so...
But it'll weaken the archer hordes a fair bit, I reckon.
Ah, yeah, definitely.
So people relying on destroying something before it gets there will have more of an army to face when it does.
Mm.
Oh, this is rubbish. It
Wind
looks like
Blast is only 18-inch range, though, so...
And what is the Siren?
Yeah, it's infantry. Hero infantry, moves 6. So it should be able to get within range.
You'd think.
Individual, stealthy. So it's -2 to hit with shooting anyway.
Mm.
That's going to be pretty tough to kill.
But I think that's a nice shake-up. I don't think it'll have much an effect with maybe Cav Hordes or the Basilean Army of Angels.
No.
But we'll see.
Definitely. Elves will be the biggest shake-up, I think, there.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't think we have played enough
of the other armies to know.
And against different people either.
Well, I'm thinking for Wednesday night's gaming night, I might actually do a proxy stalker army if you wanted to give that a go.
Yep, sounds good.
if I get time to write up a list.
I'm sure we can just write it on the night.
Yeah,
You might need help with it.
yeah, probably. I probably should read the whole army list, shouldn't I?
Yeah, might be a good idea. So you know what you're playing?
I've just been looking at figures for them because it gets me excited a little bit.
A little bit moist.
Any other thoughts on Uncharted Empires, or do we move
I
on?
am happy with new armies. New armies is good.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what happens next year in Australia for tournaments, I think. Are we going to see the vast majority from this book, a good mix, or
I reckon
more
there'll be a
from
good
just the
mix.
standard? It depends on how many fantasy converts there are, I
Yeah.
guess.
Because people still like their elves
Yeah,
and their
elves
ogres
yeah.
and the dwarves because they're about.
Yeah.
And with most of the, well, with a lot of the Uncharted Empires, there's a bit of work that you need to get them looking nice if you're just converting straight over from a fantasy army.
Oh, you don't necessarily have to rebase. Some rebasing is a hell of a lot easier.
It's just in terms of units and whatnot. There's a few holes that you'll need to search.
Oh, yeah, need to fill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think you'll be seeing any Night Stalkers or Fishmen or any
Straight
pretty
off the bat.
ones, yeah. Because they're brand new.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if when Mantic finish a range, I reckon they'll do the fish people first, rather than the Night Stalkers, because they've already done those Naiad models. So
Yeah, and Night Stalkers seem like an easy enough army to convert up.
yeah, it's just a matter
Because
of
you can do whatever you want, really.
Yeah, you've got a lot of freedom with that list.
Yeah. But other than that, what would you give it out of... we won't do numbers, we'll say out of... Yeah, this is rubbish, to... Oh my god, that's super good, awesome, can't improve it. So out of those two ranges, I would give it a...
Can I say?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'll give it it's an okay. As I said, the contents are fine. I'm just disappointed with the quality of the book.
So it's an okay from you, and
yeah,
it's not so bad from me.
Content great, quality of the book crap.
It's not crap quality, it's just nothing special.
It's not the same.
It's alright.
If you need to whack someone over the head with it, it's not going to hurt.
You're not going to get any satisfaction. Yeah.
Alright,
Not to
move
worry.
on.
Next.
Move on to the next bit.
What's I have to turn around on the computer?
Current hobby projects.
Current hobby projects. Well, as I was saying before, I'm currently painting some Malifaux, just to get them painted, because some of these figures are really cool. For anyone who cares, I'm painting the Dreamer and his demon friend, Lord Chumpy Bits, because I think that's a cool looking duo. And I've started, it's a widow weaver, so a spider lady in an old 18th century Victorian dress.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's nice and pretty, trying to make it look all aged.
Maybe while that's being talked about on this video, you can put some pictures up.
I think I can. The demon's probably not going to look very good because I've just put a base coat on it, but you can see what I'm doing. But after...
Next time we do one, you can just add the updated picture.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But after these three, I don't think I'll paint any more Malifaux until I do some dwarves. Because they're waiting.
Ones?
Yeah.
Have you put them all together yet, or are they still...
They are all together up to the point that I want them to be. So things that'll, like weapons that'll get in the way or shields, I haven't put
together.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
But
make it easy for
they're
yourself.
on bases. And I still kind of need to figure out what I'm doing for the multi-base, because I've got those fancy swivel bases.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what the theme is. I was thinking it's someone...
as in style of base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you suggested a snow-blasted wasteland.
Yeah.
Which I might try and do.
Just do a practice base before you go and base everything. Just go grab a 50mm base and have a crack on that. I can give you a spare base if you like. I went and bought... I've got a whole heap of You know how I bought those movement trays?
Yes.
I decided not to use them, and I bought some things off Back to Basics.
And how
Just
many of
some
those movement trays did you buy?
Oh, I've got a lot. But if I ever need them down the track, I've got them. Or if someone else needs them, I've got them. They weren't exactly expensive, so I'm not that worried.
Yeah.
But I bought laser cut MDF from Back to Basics,
Mm-hmm.
and he's cutting it to the right size for most of the Kings of War units. I've tried emailing him 3 times to see if he'll do bigger cuts, like for horde formations for
Yeah.
infantry and stuff, but the 3 times that I've asked him, I haven't had an answer, even though I've purchased.
Right. That's not
Yeah.
good.
No.
Is there any kind of direct one? Like maybe. Oh, you don't use Facebook, do you?
Yeah. That was on eBay when I bought it off his eBay store.
Okay.
His shop, because he's got a website as well.
Mm.
That was down or being upgraded while I bought them. So maybe I'll try the website and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, can only hope.
Yeah, I can give you one of them if you want to test out a base.
Sure.
Because
See how we go.
I didn't actually check what quantity you get when you buy them, and I bought quite a few. Like you pick a size and you get X amount depending on the sheet of that size. I thought it was just one. So I'd ordered the exact amount I needed, and I reckon I got about 10 times the amount I needed.
Well, you've got 10 armies worth.
Yeah, for all the armies that I've got, I'm set.
Well, I'll grab a troop one off you and see how we go.
Yeah, you can try that.
Um,
What other hobby projects have you got going on?
So just my dwarfs and Malifaux. I don't think I'll be buying anything. I'll probably buy some Brock Riders. Who am I kidding? Just because. But that's all I've got on the go. That I think I'll have a reasonable chance of finishing.
Yeah. By the end of the year, or?
The Malifaux ones by the end of the year, easy.
Yep.
Not the dwarfs. That'll take a while. I feel like this is my special army. I want to take my time with it. Make it look super pretty.
Yep.
Yeah. Those decimated guns are taunting me because they're a pain in the ass to put together, and I've chopped them in half to try and make the arms fit properly. So I'm gonna have to green stuff the middle of them because at the moment it looks like they're holding the butt of a gun and the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But otherwise
Are
the arms don't fit.
They plastic or restic?
It's a whole
Or
mix.
metal?
So you got the standard dwarf plastic bodies.
Yep.
With metal guns and arms.
Yep.
And some of them have restic heads. It's just a bit everywhere. But I've got all that I need, and I don't need to buy any more. So once they're done, they're done. And I'll probably have to get some more centaurs, bull centaurs. Abyssal half-breeds.
Ah, yeah.
Because I've only got 5, and that's not enough for my bull army.
How many more do you need?
Maybe
Another...
another 10. I won't put when I multi-base. I won't put the maximum amount. I'll just have them spaced out a bit.
Yeah.
Make it look a bit nicer.
And more cost effective.
Yes. And I think I need to get some more of the Forge World Bull Centaurs to use as the bigger fellas. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And trying to fit all that in a case.
Yeah.
My mum, she bought me some cases, or some plastic, kind of like toolbox or compartmentalized handy things for my birthday, which was last month.
Yeah.
I've used one small one for all the Malifaux figures I've got, but she's also given me a large one, which maybe I can magnetize the bottom of and stick magnets on the bottom of the movement trays. And hopefully it all sits nice.
Are you going to do magnetic sheet or something on the tray?
Yep. Magnetic sheets. And hope for the best.
I'm wondering what I do with mine, but worry about it when it's painted, I guess.
I think that's all the hobby that I'm doing at the moment. Yes? Yes.
I've got a lot of hobby going on.
Go for it. Tell me about it.
I have finished so far, after my Warhammer Downer,
Yeah?
I have 4 Citadel forests, about 3/4 done.
Uh-huh.
I have a terrain piece.
So you're painting the forests for scenery, for
Yeah.
terrain? Okay.
Yeah. I finished that ruin that you've seen.
Yes.
I finished Charlie the Unicorn,
Yeah.
which come out a lot better than I expected.
How did you
to.
like the metallic medium?
You can tell he's got metallic medium running through him if you hold it to the light. Because it's with white, it's quite hard to see. I tried it with another colour. I think it was a blue or purple.
Mm-hmm.
And you could sort of see the metallic running through it.
Mm-hmm.
A bit easier, but white, it's a bit hard to see.
Doesn't sparkle as much?
No, it doesn't worry me. It's subtle, so it's there.
Did you try it without mixing it with white? Because it looks white to begin with.
It dries silver, like it has a silver.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I tried that before I painted anything on. Because remember when I was asking you if you mix it or paint it over the top, I was a little confused at the start, but I did it right. I finished a tree warden of forest warden. What are they called? I should look that up. I think they're called forest wardens. The hero. Large infantry for the nature.
Yep.
And elves, I think they are. Which I used an Enigma miniature. That's the Dryad Princess. Maybe in the description for this video I'll put a link onto my hobby blog.
Mm-hmm. And I'll also do the same for our Facebook page. Because we've got a Facebook page.
What is that?
Facebook/DrakeMisfire or something like that. Facebook.com/DrakeMisfire. Yeah.
Glad you know your stuff.
It's on the screen. That's what it is.
Also, because I've got a lot of projects on, I just keep picking up different things and starting different things, and then things get half finished. I'm halfway through my first regiment. I think it's a regiment.
Yeah.
Of Tomb Swarm, which I nearly finished. All I got to do is finish the flying ones, and I just got to do the bottom of them. Because I had to add green stuff and then drill holes in the bottom.
And how are you making them fly?
Just wire.
Uh-huh.
So I've put the wire in them already. I just got to paint the bottom and stick them in, really.
Yeah. And what kind of wire are you using?
I'll tell you. It's right in front of me. It's a 0.73 millimeter galvanized steel wire.
Right. This is from the...
Yeah, it just comes through. I think this is from Masters.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty cheap. It was like $5 or something.
Yep.
So I use this to pin some stuff. Not that I pin a lot of stuff, but...
Let's use paper clips to pin.
Yeah, I've used them too. They work. Pain in the ass where it bends though, but...
Yeah.
Other than that, I started rebasing some Slaaneshi Fiends. They're on a Horde base now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using them as, I think it's butchers in the Night Stalker army.
Yes, yep.
So all I'm waiting for is Snowflock to rock up.
Right.
And they will be done. I've got to do a couple of touch-ups because I chipped some of the paint.
Do you seal?
No, I don't
metals?
usually.
Yeah.
Don't usually. I was going to. I started using the Army Painter matte varnish.
Matte varnish, yep.
And I find no matter how much I shake it, and I'm sure it's temperature of the line as well, I get little white specks.
You also got to clean the head.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So if you get some thinner or whatnot, you can just take the nozzle off and...
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the catch.
Yeah.
It's only little bits and pieces. It's not a whole lot, but...
Yeah, I get the same thing.
Yeah. They're on a base, pretty much ready to go. I've just got to put snow on them and they're done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what else I'm going to convert over next, but next project would be, I've got the Cromlech Butcher that I've put on a base, so he's going to be another Night Stalker monster.
Yep.
And...
So how much of your Night Stalkers have you got?
How much of
Ready
it?
to
I've
go.
got the Reapers, which I'm using the Slaaneshi Demonettes. The Cromlech Butcher Dude.
Yep.
He's a monster. I could use the Slaaneshi Fast Cav, what are they called? Seekers.
Mm-hmm.
As the dogs for the time being. I mean, I could proxy it, but
Yeah.
I've got the vast majority of the units that I need. It's just a few bits and pieces that I'd like to fill out the army
Right.
with that I need to buy. I'll just proxy it if I run on Wednesday night.
Yep. So what am I going to play against you?
I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
your choice.
I don't know. Should I
Something
proxy
with
my
lots
goals?
of characters. So
So you can get some inspiring.
more than 4, preferably.
Right. Yeah. No, that's not happening. I'll just take a gun line since I know what you're taking and just try and
Shoot me off the board.
yeah, even though they're stealthy.
I don't think I've got too many other projects going. I'm trying to just get some projects off my table so it looks a bit clean.
It makes you feel better too once you have something complete.
Yeah. Well, it's not. I've got the 2 finished models that I've done, the Warden and the Unicorn on the bookcase out in the lounge room. So
Yep.
yeah, that's becoming my display shelf for the time being.
Well, that's not too bad. It could be worse. It's in the lounge room. People can see it.
Yeah.
It works.
I've also the last thing I've started is a Reaper. I don't know what similar to a Lich Priest from Tomb Kings.
Okay.
Caster. That
Yep.
one I showed you the other week.
Yep.
I've started him, but he's just like base coat colours, so he's nothing special.
Mm.
So I've got a lot started, not a lot finished.
Why is that? Why do you keep jumping?
I don't know, because I wait for like a wash to dry, so I start something else.
And you just don't go back to that.
No, I get sidetracked, and like my Tombswarm was
shinies.
looking good, so I just jumped onto that, and that was the end of the priest.
Right. Did you finish your mummies? Had a
Nah,
unit of mummies?
started them again. They're under go to black.
What was wrong with them?
I screwed up the eyes.
So you scrapped the entire thing? Alright.
Yeah, I know.
This is probably why you don't finish things.
Probably. Too picky.
Yeah.
Should just paint it and leave it. But I'm very happy with my Tombswarm. I'll send you some photos so you can put them up.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, I think that's all that we're doing. What else is on the agenda?
Hobby goals for next year. 2016.
I'm going to get these dwarves done next year. It is a must.
It is a must.
It is. And then, given time, the herd. Because I've got those fancy beastmen started, and I'd like to try and get them finished. Because I was really happy with them.
Do you need to add a lot more to that now?
I need some more infantry just to bulk up the units.
Yep. So unit fillers won't do the job?
I'll still use unit fillers, but I'll need maybe another box or 2 more to bulk it out.
Yep.
But I haven't written a proper complete list, so I'm not sure what I'm missing. I just know I don't have the infantry that I need. Because I've only got, I don't know, what, 20, 30 standard dudes, 10 or 20 smaller dudes, and that's it, and that's not going to be enough.
No. That's going to be a very tiny
Yeah.
herd army.
And 6 Minotaur and some werewolves I've got ready.
Yep.
So centaurs need doing more dudes, unit fillers, characters, monsters, the whole shebang. And I'll probably go to CanCon if Kings of War is being run in 2017.
Talking about 2016. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I have to get my army ready for 2017.
Right, okay. Yeah, fair call.
So if it's going on, Herd may be that army that I take. Or if I'm really slack, the Abyssal Dwarves.
If you're extra slack, you're dwarves.
Yeah, if I'm extra slack, yeah. Yeah. But at the moment, they are my goals. And yourself?
Just finish some stuff would be good.
Finish some stuff. That's a bit vague.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just kind of painting what I feel like painting because I find I actually paint more productively when I'm enjoying painting it rather than...
When you're forced to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also do better work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Things get rushed and then I get pissed off.
Then you're not happy with it and you got to restart it.
Yeah, and then I'll put it in simple green and we start the whole process again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Between now and the end of next year, I'd hope that either my Nature, Night Stalker, or Empire of Dust Army is done.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the Forces of Nature since you've run it a couple of times?
Oh, the first one wasn't really much of a run. That was 10 minutes before the game, never really read the list properly. And the other one, the game I played against you, I'd actually had a bit more of a think about it.
Mm.
I didn't mind them.
So you'll continue on with them?
Yeah, definitely. They lack a bit of punch, I think, but...
I think you need to change up your play style.
Probably.
That's what I reckon.
I need another couple of games with them. I really like the Beasts of Nature with their unicorn. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to run against you Wednesday night. Maybe I'll run Nature again.
Choices. I'll find out when I get there and you think, oh yeah, I got to write a list, don't I?
Nah, I'll write one. If it's not tonight, it'll be tomorrow night, I guess. I think that's all my hobby goals for 2016.
Yeah, we should write it down and see if we actually meet them.
Yeah.
So we don't forget. And maybe put progress reports every couple of months. See how we're going.
Do that if you like.
I reckon that would be good.
I should just put down one army because there's no way in the world I'll finish 3.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Pick the one with the least amount of figures. Empire of Dust. Done.
And if we do somehow complete these things, we'll reassess.
Yeah. I reckon I should get the Empire of Dust done. There's only... If I'm playing the same sort of army I've been playing, there's only like 20 to 30 figures in it.
Yep. Yeah.
So a few less now that I'm taking 5 figures for a horde of large infantry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
What
else?
Dungeon Saga.
Dungeon Saga. We have been playing a bit of Dungeon Saga.
Yeah.
We have gone through almost the entire book. We've got one more quest, the finale.
Yeah.
And how have you found it?
I think it's been quite fun.
Yep.
Yeah. If you got a good group of people to play with,
That'll help.
Yeah, good fun. I don't think...
I was playing the Dungeon Master, the bad guy, throughout all of it. Do you feel like you're missing out by not having a go?
Nah, it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I think it's probably more of a challenge to be the good guys.
The good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to work it out with your teammates.
And again, depending on who you've got.
Yeah. Yes. And if you accidentally leave them to die.
Because I've really been enjoying playing the bad guy.
Yeah. I think you can have fun from both ends of the... both teams. Sides, whatever you want to call it.
But as we're nearing the end, I'm wanting more.
Yeah, it's a good game. I'm pretty tempted to put down a pre-order on the expansion for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I got an email for it on the weekend, I think it was.
Yep, yeah, same. Mantic email.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll get through the last mission, then I'll figure it out, I guess. Yeah. Probably have to wait till after New Year's, to be honest.
Yes, because we haven't had a game of Kings of War for a little while, so that'll be on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what's happening if everyone's going to be too busy for the week after, which might be the case.
Yeah. I think this week will be my last week before 2016 anyway.
Yep.
Christmas just gets stupid. So what's tomorrow? What's Wednesday, sorry? The 16th?
It is the 14th today.
Yeah,
So
so
it'll
16th on Wednesday. Yeah. So the following week is going to be.
Because next week is Christmas.
Yeah. So I'll definitely won't be there next week. Not that I've been to
No.
Mallyflower.
You got to give it a go before you diss it.
Nah. When Nick plays Kings of War, I'll play Mally.
Fair enough.
I don't want to buy into another game. I think I've learnt my lesson.
Well, at least people are playing this one.
Yeah, true. I think I learnt my lesson with what do you call it, Mordheim and Lord of the Rings. That was probably a waste of money.
I'm still happy for Lord of the Rings. Mordheim.
Mordheim.
So I didn't get enough, and I played Viv most of the time, and that got a bit stale.
Yeah.
So playing the Orcs and Goblins was interesting.
I think you got to have a committed group to do it though. It's the same with any campaign.
Yeah.
You do. It wouldn't matter if it was Blood Bowl or Mordheim or even Fantasy. Like we've struggled with all our campaigns because no one's committing to.
Yeah. That's quite frustrating when you're setting it up and everyone's keen, and then
3 weeks later.
dies in the arse.
Yeah. I think the death of Warhammer Fantasy probably had something to do with the Mordheim campaign not working.
Yeah, probably. People were a bit out of sorts.
Bit sour.
This figure I'm painting is not working.
Oh well.
I'm trying to do his lips and he looks like a clown.
Simple green.
I don't need simple green. I can just paint over it.
You're going to have to put a photo up now.
I'll have to take it now before it gets any worse or before I can fix it either. Yeah. But yeah, Dungeon Saga, it's good. I reckon everyone should try it. Especially if you're keen on those sort of dungeon crawl type games.
Yeah.
Warhammer Quest, Hero Quest, whatnot.
It's not overly expensive either.
No, you don't need anything else apart from the standard box.
Yeah, and if you buy it, you can, if you've got an undead army, at the moment anyway, you could use the undead in your Kings of War army. If you wanted to.
Yeah. Other than that, I think we're done.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else to talk about.
No, alright. So that's the end of another missive. Missive the second.
If you made it this far, you've done well.
Yeah, congratulations. Give us a like on Facebook and I might give you a cookie or something, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, we'll end it there. So you can find us on Facebook now, facebook.com/directmisfire, or you can email us comments, criticisms.
directmisfire@gmail.com.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, got a bit confused there.
No question mark at the end of that one. And obviously the YouTube, which is what you're probably listening to now.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have some podcast abilities in the near future too.
Yes,
Hopefully.
and we shall let everyone know once that happens.
Yeah.
And we're probably set for another battle report over Christmas, New
been-
Year's sometime.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Sure. Thanks for listening or /watching. This is Bensome out.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, direct misfire blowing up the game. Talking many war games is our aim. From rulebooks to advice, we cover it all. With the best tactics, we never fall. Bensome and Spoon are your hosts every vid. Misfiring, but aiming up ahead. Comment, like, and subscribe today. Keeping you notified and up to date. Come check us out at facebook.com/directmisfire or shoot us over an email at directmisfire@gmail.com.